Imagine a job with no real purpose, no future, no actual business, no growth. It's a place where you don't use any talent. Literally, going to work just means changing your desk and your room while doing exactly what you do at home. Nobody knows what they are supposed to be doing. There are no projects. You just show up at 9, leave at 6, and kill time either on your phone or laptop. You are not sure a job with no work. To some, it sounds like a slacker's paradise, a real find in today's job market. And for the past few years, it was prime. It gave me the freedom to pursue what actually caught my interest. But as the years passed, I realized what I truly wanted. I want to experience real life firsthand. I want to do real work, gain deeper insights, and actually grow. Instead, I'm trapped by strict hours and an empty office. Stuck in a sluggish company, drawing in no actual task and facing an impending shutdown. This entire early summer has been filled with a smothering longing for a fresh start. Right now, I'm in a transition phase. One path is a mundane, predictable daily routine, the other is an unstoppable urge to break free. Every seemingly peaceful weekend trips is actually heavy with the urge to start over. While spending time in a salubrious corner of the Temple of Heaven, we cross paths with another squirrel that reminded me of a poem I had read.
Being out of heart with government, I took a broken route to fling, where the proud, wayward squirrel went, taking delight that he could spring, and he, with that low winning sound that is like laughter, sprang again, and so to the other tree at a bound. Nor the tame will, nor timid brain, nor heavy knitting of the brow, bred that fierce tooth and cleanly limb, and threw him up to laugh on the bough. No government appointed him.
May's moon was as clear as a September night, and the lush scenery was bursting with life. With nature this luscious, there was no need to visit man-made architecture or orderly museums.
16000的衣服，我现在穿上了。这儿没人，来吧，我试一下。你看一下，你看一下。来吧。有了吗？看见没有？有了。那我拍。
哇！ The pines here are all monoculture plantations. The soil is quite barren, and the trees look rather scraggly. I prefer southern trees and deciduous ones. Since the rain belt is shifting northward every year, Beijing will get more and more rainfall, allowing a wider variety of vegetation in the future. I gained some weight compared to last year, and the jumping was difficult for me now. It's painful to lose weight. Last April, we barely went out on weekends. The food wasn't steady well. We both put on some weight. A transition is basically that awkward, blurry phase where the past isn't fully gone but the future hasn't started yet. Navigating this gray area is a taste of the emotional resilience to keep from breaking down during this period of limbo. And since the early summer heat is still mild, I've been spending my weekends catching the breathing breeze, clear my head, and seeking comfort in timeless nature and skies. By June, at the latest July, I will make a career change. I don't know yet which field I will move into, so I will publish an article in mid-May, see if I can draw any response from my readers. In this month, I have to live with this quite low-grade anxiety since it's about finding a job. So we are on the mindset again. On the one hand, prepare for the worst. On the other hand, be optimistic and believing in the good results. It's rather struggling when you think about it. Facing the daily lives, daily tasks, even has this anxiety, we have to take care of ourselves, have a better situation to face the uncertainty. May marks the peak of the rose season, with blossoms far more vibrant than those in September. Influenced by this flower abundance, we have spent the past few weeks indulging in Yunnan's famous specialty, rose petal pastries.
不是啊，我觉得它这一浪一浪的很舒服。
那你去海边，你不得那啥呀？
我得放飞自我。
你会游泳吗？
不会，我学着呗。
海水更脏。
哎呦。
你待会儿找洗手间。
Over the past 3 years, I have been tending to various pursuits at the same time. Some scaled into many directions, some just not for the commercial. None of them have been pushed with particular force. They just move with their slow and steady pace. And the slow pursuits bear fruits slowly. So I had to be patient, but hope I got some luck. We are going climbing the fragrant hills in the last day of May holiday. And it's good to have a happy mood.
你现在先不用是吧？你是什么时候用啊？开始。好，开始就是。
have talked with the journalist in Financial Times Shanghai, and I think my English is still so poor. I will treat every discussion as a kind of practice. Hope years later it could be improved.
抖得不厉害了。他就，我不知道他要干什么，他觉得有自己的想法。你往后退呗，往后退能拍得全一些，这个景。
景山公园这次可以看到
大佬。
When I visited the Temple of Earth 2 years ago, it was just a casual park of locals. It's much smaller than the Temple of Heaven. You can walk the whole loop in just half an hour. And over the last 2 years, thanks to Xiaohongshu and their annual train adoption program, it has become really popular. Yet, because the feng shui here is so good, even with the crowds, the atmosphere doesn't feel restless at all.
Adi
挺好吃的。
你倒是比我姐会说的。
I posted an introduction and have chatted with a few people from other cities over the phone. Tomorrow, I'm gonna meeting a Beijing-based designer. Hopefully, this is a chance to the transition from AI tech industry to the fashion design. AI is about driving efficiency, whereas clothing is close to everyday life and tangible. I want to focus on things more grounded in reality. As I edit this video, the final results aren't in. I'm basically stuck at the 75% mark. Still no official offer yet. I surmise they wouldn't really have time until mid-June, but as June keeps slipping away, the anxiety is starting to build. I'm supposed to move next month, and I still have no idea where I'm even going. Every casual thought of this or that crossed my mind, but the looming move just leaves me fraught. Because this is such a pivotal moment in my career, I wanted to document it. Either way, this is a year for a shift.
哎呦，我有点腿软。
我也腿软了，我刚才抖了一下。
爬上来倒容易了，爬下去我有点害怕。
你都能跑起来，站直了，跑起来。不行，你没有把的东西。
对呀、别抖动。